conversation with you.
They don't understand. They don't understand because the cognitive dissonance. They can't imagine because they can't do it. They can't be alone. Literally, they ruminate when they're alone. Their mind wanders all over the place. They hate their own
Man, stop being stupid. PS5, other things that y'all hate us doing. Shut up. Cognitive dissonance is having a faith or a belief system, talking about it basically, and then not living by it. Man, we can be alone. We're created to be alone. God has put in us the ability to be alone, and a lot of us are fine. Matter of fact, the younger generation said F all y'all. So that gets rid of all that illusion of men can't be alone when the younger generation said they're not dealing with y'all. And then we can go into the middle class of men, which is 50% of them are in middle class, single, without kids. Man, we're doing just fine. So wherever you're getting your facts from, don't. Y'all can't be alone. That's why y'all get on the internet and make up statistics, make up things like we can't be alone. Man, a lot of men are fine doing just this. A lot of men are fine going to the gym. A lot of men are fine going to work, coming home, and watching their favorite shows. You know, there's sci-fi fans, action movie fans, all sorts of kind of men that are fine with coming home and doing their favorite things. Guess what? In peace. Y'all are the ones that can't be alone. Shouts out again to God to your lifestyle. Let's hear what else comes out of her mouth.
A man cannot stand the thought of being alone, so he cannot believe you when you say you're happier alone. They can't do it, so they can't imagine that you...
And another thing, we don't care if y'all alone, because no one cares if we're alone. Man, the world don't care for us like you think they do. The world doesn't give a... The world is the world. It's going to keep on spinning whether we got somebody or not. What are you talking about?
Do it. They honestly believe that you're lying. Stop trying to convince them that you're happier alone. We know we are. Just be alone.
Ma'am, it's okay if you're comfortable being alone. But when you turn around and try to tell men that they can't handle being by themselves, it just illustrates how much you women don't understand men. I'll give you an example. Men can go out fishing by themselves, with just a six-pack, maybe something to eat, like a sandwich or something, and not catch a single fish. And we'll have the time of our lives. Why is that? Because out on the water, we're at peace. We can hear ourselves think. We can collect our thoughts. That's when a lot gets done. Men do a lot better by themselves, even though it's not good for men to be alone. We don't have a problem killing spiders, carrying heavy items into the house, bags of groceries, big boxes. We fix shit. We shovel snow. Some of us fix cars. We just do better alone than women do overall.
Suing Mr. Todd for $2,475 for babysitting expenses and for lost wages.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr.
Yes,
Todd,
Honor.
you state there's no chance that the child in question is your daughter. You say Ms. Chappelle will stop at nothing to get you back, even if it means pinning a child on you that isn't yours.
True, Your Honor.
You and your fiance are countersuing in the amount of $375 for car windows you claim the plaintiff destroyed. Are not the father. And you're smiling, Miss Chappelle?
Yes, because at the end of the day, this is the child of what they did. They say, I ain't having sex with no one else. You want? I know this only man I'm messing with at the time.
Yep, I know it. Miss Chappelle, you were obviously having sex with at least one other person during the window of the
At least we do know that he's not the father.
Yes, thank you. Out of our life. Yes, thank you.
Miss Chappelle stood in court today and admitted she busted the windows out the car. And so that's a very easy determination. You do owe her for the $375 that it took to repair her car. So for that reason, judgment for the counterclaimant.
She out there pee-popping on the handstand, letting several different men unload their seed in her, and has the audacity to do what we like to call the Jasmine Sullivan. She bust the windows out his car. Now she got to pay for it. She's clearly out of her goddamn mind. More countersuits should be filed when it comes to paternity fraud. I'm glad she's on the hook for the damage that she has caused.
As a former whore who is now a revert to Islam, I can say with full confidence that you should only date men for money. Now, I've dated all over the spectrum, right? I've dated multimillionaires and become fully financially dependent on them. I've also dated bums and tried to build a
How are you fully Muslim and then talking about dating men for money? That goes against y'all code. Man, this goes against your teachings. It goes against the Quran. Assalamu alaikum, salaikum salam. You date people for character, personality. You're not worried about money and material things. This goes against the teachings of Allah. But these women say that they be conformed. Part 2 coming up.